Good morning, class. How are you today? I trust everybody is doing fine. I'm doing well. Okay. This morning we are going to continue from our lessons. Yesterday we talked about probability. Okay, and I said probability is a chance of an event to occur or to happen. We talked about having a number line ranging from 0 ranging from 0 to 1, and you have the midpoint as half. Now 0 simply means it's impossible, and the half simply means even chance or maybe, and the 1 simply means it's certain or sure. Okay, like when you are so sure that something is going to happen, you are being certain, the probability is 1. Like today being Tuesday, if I ask you that what is the probability that tomorrow is Wednesday, it's very certain that tomorrow will be Wednesday. So the probability of tomorrow being Wednesday is 1. If I ask you that what's the probability that today it's gonna rain, there's gonna be a rainfall, today being Tuesday, that what's the probability that today is gonna be a rainfall? Now you can't say it is maybe, because it's likely it rain or it does not. So the probability that today is gonna rain, it's half. Okay, now in case of impossibility, if I say, okay, what is the probability that tomorrow is Monday? Tomorrow, that is Monday. Don't forget, today is Tuesday. And if I ask you that what's the probability that tomorrow is Monday, it's never possible. So the probability is 0. Okay, now these are the summaries of what we've learned yesterday. Okay, so I believe some of you have done this question. This I asked you to do as a practice exercise. Some of you have done it. Well done. Okay, so today we're gonna continue from the next page. That's on page 154. So we're gonna continue from where we stopped yesterday, page 154. Now today we'll consider a lesson that says equally likely outcomes. Equally likely outcomes. Now very quickly I'm going to show you some two important keywords here. Okay, what's an outcome? An outcome simply means an outcome, it's an end result of something. Okay, I said an outcome is an end result of something or an event. Okay, that is the result after something has been done. It simply means an outcome. So today we want to see a situation, a case whereby we have equally likely outcomes. Okay, now I'll be going to show you two words very quick. Now these two words are a coin and a dice. A coin and a dice. Now if you ask me what is the end result of a coin that is equally likely, now the end result of a coin is a coin will always have an head or a tail. Okay, like your 1 dram, you have the head, you have the tail. Okay, now look at this. This is the 1 dram. This is a coin. Okay, now if you check from this surface, this is the head, or rather this is the head and this is the tail. Okay, now a coin will always have an head or it always have a tail. That's the case for a coin. Okay, now if I said the end result of a die, now you've all seen a die before. Okay, now a die has the outcome of total number of 6, that is from 1, that's from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, a die will always have the outcome of 6 numbers. Okay, now the outcome of a coin, that is the end result of a coin, it's either a head or a tail. And for a die will either have it has 6 outcomes rather. Okay, starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is this, it has a 6 sides ranging from 1 to 6. Now very quickly I'm going to be showing us some examples from our course book, okay, to further explain the lesson. Now, here's the question, okay. Here are 8 cards. In 8 number cards, we have 2, 5, 5, 8, 10, 10, 10, 13. Okay, these are cards, and the cards are 8 in numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These cards are 8 in numbers. Now the question goes thus. It continues. It says these cards are placed face down. In other words, the numbers is turned upside down. Okay, you can't see these numbers. It's face down on a table. Now one card is chosen at random. Now what's a random? Random simply means that all the cards have the chance of being chosen without looking. I can decide to pick from here. I can decide to pick from here. I can decide to pick from the middle. It means it's chosen at random. There is no preferential selection. You take at any or at your will. Okay. Now the question now goes does that what is the probability that the cards chosen, okay, it's a 5? Don't forget I said probability means what? Likely or the chance of an event to happen or to occur. Okay, now the probability that the number chosen is 5. Now this is what you need to do. Okay, now you just have to count how many 5s are in this card. Don't forget these cards are turned face down. Okay, that is you can no longer see these numbers again. It is turned face down. Okay, now the question is what is the probability that the number chosen is a 5? Don't forget it can be taken at random. Now the best thing you need to do is, now look at the way I'm going to write. Now the probability that it's a 5, can you see the P stands for probability? Okay, because the question says can you see, question says that what is the probability that the number chosen A it's a 5? Okay, so the probability is, now how many 5 can you take it? Now if you take 5 at random, you pick a 5. Now it means that I have 2 5s. Okay, 1 2 2 5s. So you're gonna write it. Okay, this is the outcome of what you have. Okay, 2 5s. Now you then divide it by the total numbers of cards. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So the total number of cards is what? Is 8. Okay, don't forget you are told to select probability of 5. That is, what is the probability that a card chosen? It's 5, and 5 appears how many times here? 2 times. So you have 2/8. Now this is a fraction. Okay, now what you just need to do is to break it down to the smallest units, sorry, to the smallest fraction. And 2 can divide itself 1 time, 2 can divide 8 4 times. So the probability that I pick a 5, it's what? 1/4. It's so simple. Now the next question, B. Now what is the probability that it is greater than 9? That is the card you are choosing. What is the probability that is greater than 9? Now I'm going to write like probability that is greater than 9. Okay, greater than 9. Now you come to your cards again. Now what numbers are greater than 9? Now I have 10. 10 is greater than 9, and 10 is in 3 places, and 13. So I have a total number of cards of 4. 1 2 3 4 that are greater than 9, because 10 is greater than 9, 13 is greater than 9. Can you see? So the total number here is what? Is 4. So the end result, the outcome is what? 4. Now don't forget total number of cards is what? Is 8. Okay, now this is also a fraction. I can break it down to the least fraction. 4 will divide itself 1, and 4 will divide 8 2 times. So I have half, 1/2. Are you understanding? Now the next question here says what is the probability that it's an even number, the card you chose? Okay, I'm gonna, now the probability of even number, that's the next question. Okay, now what are even numbers? Even numbers are numbers that can be divided by 2. Okay, now if you check from this card, 2 itself is an even number 1, 8 is an even number 2, because this can be divided by 2 without no remainder. So we have 2, 8, 10, 10, 10. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 5 even numbers from this card. So I'm going to have these to be what of 5. Now the total number of what the cards, the outcome here, so you have 5/8. So the probability of choosing an even number, it's 5/8. If you count, you have total number of even 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why we get the answers here. Okay, now very quickly, I believe you understand. Now I'm gonna show you some things you need to understand also before I'll give you some classwork. Okay, now I want you to carefully read these questions. Question 1, it says there are 20 picture cards in a set. Now 6 shows flowers, 4 shows trees, 3 shows birds, 5 shows antelopes, and 2 shows lions. Okay, now the question is, Brian picks a card at random. Okay, random. What is the probability that it is a bird, a lion, a plant, an animal with 4 legs? Okay, just pay attention. Okay, breaking it down. Okay, I have a total number of flowers as 6 flowers, 4 trees, 3 birds, 5 antelopes, and 2 lions. Okay, if you check from here, I extract it from here, so making a total of 20. Okay, if you plus all this together, 6 plus 4, 10, plus this 13, plus 5, 18, plus 2, 20. So you have a total of what? Of 20 pictures. Okay, all these are set of pictures. Okay, pictures of an object. Okay, 1 minute, antelopes. Okay, it's taken from your question here. So there are 20 pictures cards in a set. So 6 shows flowers, 4 shows a tree. Okay, now the question is, now Brian picks a card at random. He could select any. Okay, you select any card at random. Okay, now and the question is, what is the probability that it's a bird? Now the first thing, what is the probability that it's a bird? Okay, now if you come to your cards here, I have 3 birds. Okay, so birds, the probability is what? 3 over the total numbers of the set of pictures, so 3 over 20. Now this is the probability that it's a bird, because a bird has, there are 3 in numbers, 3 items of birds, so it's what? 3 over 20. Can you see? Okay, now the next question says, what is the probability that it's a lion? A probability that it's a lion. Probability of lion. It's what? Lion is what? 2. So I have 2 over 10. Okay, and 2 over 10 is the same as what? 1 over 5. This is the least fraction. Now the next question is question C. What is the probability that it's a plant? Now from here, I have the tree. My tree is also synonymous, okay, to plants. So I have 4 plants here, or 4 trees. So it's gonna be what? 4 over the total outcome is 20. Okay, I have 2, 0. And 4 over 5 is the same as, if I break this down, 4 will divide 7, 1, and 4 will divide 25 times. Okay, so I have 1 over 5. Can you understand? Now the last part, or the last question says, what is the probability that it's an animal with 4 legs? Okay, and an antelope is an animal. Okay, it also has 4 legs. So the probability that it's an antelope, the probability of animals with 4 legs, animals with 4 legs, so it's what? The animal here is what? 5. So you have 5 over the number of outcome, 20, and this is the same as 1 over 4. Any question? Okay.